Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you are watching the Post Market Show. Today, we had a massive gap down after obviously the Israel and Palestine war that is going on, and this much of an overreaction was not expected since we look at most of the Asian markets were not that much down, and even European markets were decent, and things were all right. And also, if you look at Friday, things closed on extremely bullish note with even US markets moving up significantly after the massive job data that came out, and we were expecting actually a gap up because gift nifty was indicating almost 100 points up, but then on Saturday things happened, and that is what happens. That's the overnight risk that there is in the market. So things that were bullish might just turn bearish overnight based on these kinds of global tensions, and that is exactly what has been the case. So things have been negative, and let's look into the charts and see what has happened today. So this was the Nifty's, the market Nifty 15-minute chart. You can see it opened with a gap down, and then it tried to move up. The markets, in fact, after the first 15-minute candle, markets in fact moved up, and then it consolidated around 19566 reason. This region is actually a resistance area, and markets did trade around that level for 12 o'clock, and then it could not sustain and it came down. So this was a negative sign, a negative scenario, if you might say, because after consolidation, markets, if there was strength in the market, it should have gone up from there and not down. And also markets ending again near the lows is never a good sign. 0.72 percentage down, Nifty almost down by 141 points today. So that is Nifty, and Back Nifty was more weaker, with Back Nifty falling close to 1.07 percentage, almost 474 points down. Same thing happened Back Nifty, although it was a bit bearish, and we were expecting, not expecting actually a bullish momentum here, but you can see Back Nifty opened with a major gap down, and the first immediate candle it sold off almost, if you look at the scale, it is almost 300 points down in the first candle itself, and then from there the markets moved up again, could not move significantly up. Again it fell after 12 o'clock again, so it was trading in a range throughout the second half, as you can see. So overall it was negative. Mid caps, small caps were even more negative, and mid caps are 1.34 percentage down. So this is a scary zone, because this 30th of September low was important. We discussed about this. If this is broken, we can expect a further fall in mid caps, and small caps are even more weaker, 1.63 percentage down. But on a daily chart, it still has room left on the downside, so that is okay. But mid caps is looking slightly scary, and it is no wonder all sectors have ended in the red, and it was that kind of a market today, with the PSU Bank Index falling the most. And a PSU Bank Index, after hitting an all-time high, it seems people are booking profits, and it is going down and down. Let's see where it finds some support, and then probably it should move up from there. But overall, it's down almost 3% today, the sector with the highest fall. And even private banks were down almost 0.99 percentage, and auto down 0.99 percentage. Nifty Financial Services, Fin Nifty down 1.13 percentage. Everything looks bearish, with media around 2.18 percentage, metals down 1.44 percentage. So everything is pretty bearish. So nothing to talk about as such. And even all major Nifty 50 stocks have moved down, excepting for the IT index. IT somehow held up, with TCS actually moving the Nifty up, which TCS has announced its buyback, and its corporate results are due. So people are expecting some bullish momentum from the tech stocks. So TCS is there, HCL Tech, Hindustan Unilever, Dr. Reddy. So some stocks are in the green but red. Rest of them, for example, HDFC Bank, Reliance, the top weighted, the stocks with the highest weightage, both of them are once again down, followed by ICICI Bank, Bajaj Finance, Kotak Bank. All of them are down significantly, and Adani Ports is down 4.9 percentage almost, because there were some talks with they were planning to build a port in Israel, so that obviously dampened the sentiments of Adani group of stocks. So Adani Ports fell 4.9% today. Even Adani Enterprises fell 1.4%. So as you can see, most of them are down, and no wonder it is the FIIs who were selling, and they continue to sell, although they decreased their selling figures on Friday, selling just around 90 crores. Today they have increased it almost more than 10 folds, almost 1,000 crores selling by FIIs, but it is DIIs who bought even more than that. 2,661 crores have been bought by DIIs, so that is a massive figure. Still, the markets were in red, so you can imagine if DIIs did not buy, where the markets would have fallen. So this is there. Talking about economic data, we don't have much to discuss today. Nothing important came out. Tomorrow also I don't see anything important coming out. Yes, nothing is there. On Wednesday we have some German inflation data coming out, so that's there's time to discuss all those, but for now there is nothing important on the economic data side. Now looking into the US markets, if you look at it, US markets are right now moving up. This is good. They opened with a gap down. In fact, you can see it opened a gap down, but then from there it is moving up steadily to 0.2% up. 500 right now. Dow Jones almost 0.2% up, and Nasdaq is just flat. Even Nasdaq is recovering, so things are looking good in US markets. Probably if US markets ends in the green today, tomorrow we can have some respite and the markets can move up tomorrow in our markets. So let's look at what happens tomorrow. And looking at the rest of the markets, the European markets are slightly down. UK markets down 0.19%. French and German markets down by around 0.6%. Not much. And even Asian markets, some of them are positive. For example, Hong Kong markets 0.18% in the green. South Korean markets 0.2% in the green. Chinese and Japanese markets both are slightly in the red, but that's fine. So because it was our markets which reacted, I think overreacted would be the right word today. And India VIX is shooting up by 10.68%. Once again, it's at 11.4. So there has been two instances in the last couple of weeks where the VIX increased by more than 10%. Today is one of them. So, but US VIX, as you can see, did not spike up, just 3% up, and US markets are moving up. Things are looking fine. Crude oil prices, if you were checking, crude oil prices did shoot up because the Middle East area, it is going under some sort of tensions. So obviously crude oil prices are up, and they contribute to about 1/3 of the global crude oil. So that is why crude oil prices jumped up almost 5% today. It is around 86.34 once again. Metals, all of them are up, and the gold prices have shot up. So yeah, this is a normal reaction when there is war, when there is problems in the economy. That is when the gold shoots up, and today it has shot up. It's at 1853 levels. So that is there, and it did take up around 1810. So that is again good to see. And rest of the metals are, I would say it's decent. Only iron has fallen, but rest of them are slightly up. Nothing much. Sugar is up 1.6% though. Talking about currency, dollar index is flat. Nothing has moved. It did move up, but now it is again back down. Still on. Right now it's 0.09% in the green. So that's there. USD INR has Indian rupee has weakened against again 0.2% weaker Indian rupee, but against euro and pound sterling it's pretty much flat. Nothing much has happened over there. Now coming to markets for tomorrow, GIFT Nifty is moving up because US markets are moving up. So GIFT Nifty is indicating 19,551 right now. It is looking all right. Talking about open interests, Nifty, a lot of unwinding happened at put. People who are aggressively writing 19,600 put options, they had to run for cover definitely with such kind of gap down and then markets falling further. And in that place, a lot of calls have been written. Put call ratio is at 0.88, back to being slightly bearish, with lots of call added at 19,500, 550, 600, and above. Even 19,800 added lots of call options. Put side, we saw some little amount of puts at 19,500, but on a close basis, still 19,500 has the highest amount of puts. Bank Nifty is even more bearish, as you can see. People who had, on overnight, who had sold call options, put options rather, for 300, we saw that was having a good OI. They had to run for cover, and in that place, a lot of calls were sold, especially at 44,000, which has seen the highest amount of call build up. So that is there. Bank Nifty is clearly bearish, looking at open interests. So tomorrow, again, the levels to watch out would be same 19,500 and above closing is, as I have been seeing, it is fine for Nifty. So today it closed at 19,512. So that hasn't been broken yet. Things are looking good over there, but right now with US markets moving up, markets are likely to move up tomorrow or remain flat, and we will see the if the bulls are still active in the market, then they would take the markets up from here. But going above, again, 19,566 and 523 would act as a stiff resistance, and beyond that 19,650 would be acting as a resistance. Down below, 19,447, 19,334 are the levels to watch out for on the downside. Again, not expecting that kind of a bearish day. Closing above 19,500 would be again good, and it would make the bullish sentiments still intact, I would say. So let's hope for that. And Bank Nifty is, if you look at Bank Nifty, it is what it was around last Wednesday. So it has in fact broken that level, but Bank Nifty is wasn't bearish. So in Bank Nifty, we have to look at 44,151 as a resistance, and then this trend line which has been going on. So that trend line, once that is broken, things can look a bit more bullish. So for 44,151, then this trend line, and then 44,500, those are the expectations. Down below, 43,740, 43,470 are the levels to watch out for, but 43,740 has not been broken, and that has been the swing low for multiple days here, as you can see. Even on 1st of September 2023. So yeah, this is the daily chart. 4th of September, almost a month back, this swing low was not broken. So let's expect that to be held tomorrow as well. And if that happens, then a little bit of consolidation, and then the Bank Nifty can move back up. So that would be, I would say, a good thing for the markets. But let's see what happens if there are things which escalates further. But I believe it was like a knee-jerk reaction, since the US markets are not that reacting not that badly, and also the global markets are decent, with even Asian markets, some of them are in green. So I think this fear should slowly subside, and the markets can again move its back to its bullish trajectory. That would be a good thing. That is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and have a very good night.